Cargo shorts it is.
Make sure you wear deodorant though.
I will. Jeez.
I hope so.
Yeah, make sure.
Don't want Swamp City. Well, do you want to smell like a swamp or do you want to smell like Shrek?
Did you say smell like a swamp or Shrek?
Yeah.
Yes.
Because there's a difference between ogre smell and swamp smell.
Yep.
Yeah, there's a difference between them. But then when the ogre lives in the swamp, he's gonna smell like swamp.
Yeah, swamp ass is what you have.
Patient
Yeah,
young
swamp ass.
Jack. Patient young jackass.
Oh, it's been several days since the tumultuous first meeting with her parents.
And it was chaotic.
We have a date today, and we're traveling pretty far off the location, Bahama City. Not that far away. It has a nice big beach that gets super crowded. Oh god, it's the beach.
Oh,
The beach.
Chris, beach episode.
It gets super crowded during summer. The train ride there is about 1.5 hours. Not bad.
Chris, meanwhile, the MC's like, I get sick for my girlfriend for an hour and a half. Love you. That's what he's like.
And you're imagine you're in the middle of the train and everybody around you smells like swamp ass.
Oh, I went through that. Chris and I went through that. And
Well, considering Parker, uses a train for work, might not be too far off.
Yeah.
Husky, it smelled like swamp ass in New York.
Well, New York, like New Jersey, a fucking dump.
That's what I'm saying.
Parker going tight.
Yeah.
Needless to say, she said yes, which is why I'm currently in front of the station. After the I almost said waterworks. Water park date, we get to go to the beach. It's like the fucking premier spot for couples.
Will we actually get a good?
That's a hot take.
Will we
That's
actually
hot.
get a good swimsuit, or are we gonna get a scuba gear again?
I don't know what we're getting. I don't know.
I
don't know
don't know.
what we
Fucking
get
idea.
either.
Who was
No,
that
no,
wrong
we
for,
have-
Mello?
That was for you.
Why me?
You know what you're thinking about the swimsuit. We know.
Yeah, we know what you're thinking about.
Because last time it was a catastrophe.
It was funny.
It was
funny,
hilarious.
though.
It was hilarious, right, Chris?
I mean,
that catastrophe
yeah,
was
I mean,
always
sure it was-
hilarious.
I mean, sure it was funny, but it was also a catastrophe too.
Yeah, no, it actually was a success for him somehow.
Don't let the flame die out. Oh yeah, Mello, did you hear who was announced the Green Bay Packers pick on the draft day?
I did not hear anything about that for day 2. I did not hear anything.
No, Tom Grossi's announcing the first pick.
Oh, I knew Tom Gross. I thought it was like day 2 pick. I didn't.
No,
hear
he's getting the
anything
first. He's getting the first one.
Well, that's hilarious. That's because he's living in Green Bay now.
Well, he just moved over there, but good for him now.
Yeah, that's good for him. I get the roast him drafting a pick though.
I can't believe they gave the Make-A-Wish kid a slot. Can't believe it. No. There you are. Mello, if you got the opportunity to announce a Jets pick, would you do it? Do.
Honestly, it depends on how much money they give me.
They just give you a ticket out there and you essentially get good tickets and a good essentially VIP package.
No, honestly, no. They need to give me a season ticket for the Jets. I'll do it.
Really? You have to be compensated. You don't want to be on live TV?
No.
Parker, you hear that?
Me? No. Some people don't want to be on live TV. I would not
Say,
make myself have an ass.
Parker,
Mello
Parker,
has stage fright.
Parker,
No, I don't actually. I do not have stage fright. I actually play in big crowds. I do.
Parker,
Okay,
this is
play
mellow.
in big
This is
crowds,
mellow,
and
right?
How's that in? And why would, if you're already playing in big crowds, why not go onto the big screen?
There's no need for me to be in the big screen. I don't need it.
Yes.
This is mellow right now. Your earthly money means no value. You
Yep.
$20,000.
No, me. Wait. Give me that money.
Your earthly money,
20.
they
We got
holds
20,000.
no appeal to me. $200,000.
Exactly.
I'd be like, no, you're a fool. I'll take that money.
It's Venezuelan dollars.
I mean,
Oh, so $2. Oh. Oh.
Hello, my honey. Hello, my baby.
hi.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey.
Hello, my ragtime gal.
On. The same thing from last time.
I don't know. I don't remember having those frills.
The grandma
She did
frills.
not.
Yeah.
The grandma
She
special.
did not. Yeah, she did not. But Chris, is this the grandma outfit, Chris? Grandma outfit, yes, no.
I'm that grandma. Sure smells pretty fresh though. Huh?
Yeah, I mean, she does dress like a fucking granny.
So does Suzu.
Husky. Oh, Husky, you want to hear Chris's take? Chris, go ahead.
Oh god.
But to be fair, that outfit's way better than the other one we saw last time, so it's an upgrade.
Chris said it's an upgrade, Husky. What's your thoughts?
I think it's okay.
That's what I said. It's an upgrade.
At least she's not wearing. At least she's not wearing white after Labor Day, which I found that
Yeah.
shit annoying. But looks great in anything, but this outfit's 10 times cuter. Oh, I don't think you realize this, but just knowing at the one next to a beautiful girl like you fills me with joy. You hear that, Parker? You're being called pretty.
Okay, relax. All right, relax,
Wow.
MC. Relax, MC. Don't get a hard on.
Oh.
Oh, I know what to get you, Parker. Pink hair dye.
Oh my god.
You get
Are we gonna turn Parker into a punk rocker?
Oh my god, not.
thinking about it.
Ugh. And so I had to go to the DMV today,
Yeah.
only to
Oh,
be
yeah.
told, oh, sorry, these two pieces of mail don't count as, proof of
Residency.
residency. You have to come back with some actual proofs or something.
Yeah, bills.
Only for me to have forgotten that I did have one via my voter's registration, which I had on me. So yeah,
Oh, you gotta go back.
yeah. And the worst part was that the DMV wasn't even that busy today. There was no line.
You know what I did for my proof of residency? I can tell you what I did for mine.
Go ahead.
A bank statement and the tax form, my address on it.
Yeah, that's what he says. Like, some sort of bank statement, either tax or utility bill. But he gave me a paper saying, or if you have someone who can vouch for you, to have them sign this.
You.
Pretty
What,
much.
you mean for him going to the con or something?
When you fly right now, you have to have a real ID. Essentially, it shows that you're a real person.
Yeah, because currently my ID is what the DMV mailed out during COVID, because they couldn't take anyone because, of course, it was COVID. We were all in quarantine, so they sent through the mail licenses, because a lot of people's were expiring in that quarantine time. So they sent out licenses, but you can't use those licenses to fly because they're not truly authentic license.
Mm-hmm.
You know you can blame real ID for. I can tell you the reason why.
Okay.
California.
Yep.
Because after 9/11, they were literally giving licenses to literally anybody. So the one to blame for real ID is California.
Yeah, but essentially I need my real ID, in order to purchase my plane ticket.
Or you can still purchase. It's more like it's you won't get by TSA.
Well, either way, still I need to get my real license before I go there.
Get to fly an American Eagle. You excited?
Yes, American Airlines Parker. Let's get it.
Parker
man.
gets to
I'm
fly
excited.
He gets to fly on the budget version of American Airlines, American Eagle.
Yep. Yep,
Yeah.
American Eagle. Budget cuts.
I'm just making extra sure. Did punk rockers did they dye their hair pink back then?
Some did.
Some
Depends.
did.
It just depends on the band.
Yeah, some bands allow that to go down, and then some you just like, nah, you have to keep your natural hair.
All right then.
Parker, don't you love the DMV?
Yeah.
You know what my real ID story is? I got my real ID right before COVID shut it down. I got mine in January. The world shut down in February.
Yeah.
I got mine right before everything shit the bed.
Also, I learned something funny.
What?
Uh, Schlatt predicted it again.
What did what?
Remember when Schlatt predicted something would happen to Queen Elizabeth?
Oh god, did he predict the Pope?
Yes, he.
God.
It was like it was a post he put out in like February or something, and he said, "I think something interesting is going to happen in April for Pope Francis," and then he fucking dies in April.
Yeah, I just saw a slat said no comment on Twitter.
Yeah, it's time for him to get in trouble here, Husky. I think it's time to go after him a bit.
Oh yeah, Parker, I got a meme for you. I'm gonna put in VC chat.
Yeah, February. Yeah, from what I'm seeing on some on the Google Images, February 20th, 2025. All I'm saying is April's gonna be an interesting month for Pope Francis, and then he fucking dies. And then I see the tweet. No comment. Okay, what is this? Where's your death note, Slat? I know you have one, Slat. There's a fucking death note.
He predicted Queen Elizabeth, and he fucking predicted now the Pope. God damn it!
Yeah, and they were scarily accurate too. It's looking so bad for him. It's been funny. Queen Elizabeth's. That was like the most awkward time to go.
Oops.
It was not just with Slat things, but also the fucking Tumblr sexy man was going on, that contest on like Twitter.
Oops.
Yeah, and then it was like right after the winner was announced, she died. And people were like, it's like her favorite sexy man didn't make it, so she passed. That was a big joke back then. That was hilarious to me.
I embarrassed her. Look at that. It smells like fucking cat shit. Where are you? Oh, that cat doesn't. That cat doesn't bury.
Oh no.
She doesn't. You know what she does after she shits or takes a piss? She gets out of the box and fucking swats at the floor.
Oh my god.
It's like, I know you're a shelter cat, but learn. I got you an extra large box.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, I was eating my dinner earlier today, my other room. It was it's just cooler in there, and I want to watch YouTube on my flat screen, so I was just hanging on there. And I was trying to eat my fucking chicken sandwich, and this cat is pawing at me from the side.
Husky while eating. What the fuck?
And she meows at me like, no. And she tries to get the sandwich. Like, no.
Husky's like, hell no.
And yes, I did give in. I gave her a piece. She enjoys her Burger King. Literally, that's the only that she.
Hours later, it got used the bathroom.
Yeah, she had the Burger King shit.
Yep, that's what the cat's gonna.
Speaking of shit, today I did not have a good start to my day, and it gets worse. I woke up this morning.
Yeah.
I put on my clothes to get up like a normal person, right?
Yeah.
I felt something wet.
Oh no.
The cat barfed on my clothes,
God damn.
and I wore it.
Oh.
So I went straight downstairs.
Oh,
I got my clothes, got a new set of clothes. Went downstairs, told my mother, I said I gotta take a shower. She's like, why? I said, well, the cat vomited on my clothes, and I accidentally wore it. And she goes, yeah, hop in the shower.
Yeah.
And later on this afternoon, Coda throws up outside. Because she probably ate something out. Because she's probably eating dirt again. Because she's fucking retarded.
Yeah.
Proceeds to throw up inside 5 more times.
Oh shit.
We think she got into because my dad earlier might have found the cause.
Yeah.
She might have gotten into the chicken eggs that were sitting by the grill because the container was on the ground and there was cracked eggs on the ground.
Oh, that makes sense.
Oh no.
And the chicken eggs weren't washed, so it might have chicken poop on it, which probably reacted with her stomach.
Yeah.
At least she's cleared out. You got a glorified colonoscopy.
Yeah, pretty much.
So, and I called the vet so Azoth knows I called the vet line. I got pet insurance, which, mind you, I always recommend that to people. It's worth the money. And and she said, well, is she throwing up blood? I said, no. I said, it's literally just undigested dog food. She said, oh, just don't feed her rest of the day and just feed her rice tomorrow. She'll be fine. Like, and they hung up. I was like, that's it?
I was gonna say that's the
Oh,
diagnosis.
I guess you're feeding her rice tomorrow.
I am feeding her rice tomorrow.
Nice.
Yeah, she's getting rice and carrots because that's what Google said.
Understandable.
So I went to Walmart and bought minute rice and a bag of frozen carrots.
Yeah.
Oh, I wasn't actually gonna get fired up about that though.
But still, it's a good reminder.
I pay almost $60 a month for it. I am going to call that 24/7 nurse line for pets.
Absolutely.
I always recommend it to people because I get 2 vet visits a year. I get free dental cleaning. She gets her shots at no cost. Then this dumbass cat down here is gonna cost me $200 in a while because I gotta get her shots.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have insurance for her yet.
Yeah, trust my wallet is also screaming.
Well, I don't have insurance for her because can I afford it? Yes. It's just they want to charge me $100 introduction fee. I'm like, shit.
Bruh.
That's for basic insurance. Like, even if you got premium insurance, it's still $100.
Yeah.
They make money off you.
Yeah.
I laughed with my dad. I said, my dog has better insurance than I do.
Yeah.
We're drawing the eyes of pedestrians one after another, and then next thing I know, a crowd mostly of men begins to form.
Of course.
Come on, Blaze, leave my girl alone.
Go ahead and get on the train. Time's a wasting.
Mm-hmm.
I hurriedly take her hand. We pass through the ticket gate. This little bit, I get to enjoy the beach with my lovely girlfriend. Well, I guess Parker and I are going to the beach. God damn.
Yeah.
Throwing pocket sand at you.
Bruh.
Since it's beach sand, it might actually hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Probably
Have you ever seen ocean water underneath a microscope? It'll make you not want to go in the ocean ever again.
Yeah.
Oh, I forget. Parker does not near the ocean. So you want to know?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're landlocked. Oops.
Yeah. Yeah, Parker's on land a lot. Chris, you and I
I'm
seen
fucking landlocked.
Kinda
Like, I
late.
had to go to the next state over in order to go. It's like I think we went to Virginia Beach once or twice in my life.
Oh, you went to Crackhead Central.
That's true.
Yeah, well, I mean it probably was also Crackhead Central like 20 years ago.
Oh, so you went to Meth Central.
Yeah.
Yeah, Parker, if you're wondering, this is what I meant. This is what a drop of seawater looks like underneath a microscope.
Damn, well, it's like I was expecting something like that. It's a fucking ecosystem. There's going to be all kinds of microscopic critters around.
That's why your fucking skin itches afterwards.
Bless you, Chris.
But the thing is, most of those things die the second that you get out of the water. They just die.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. It's like all I know is that there's only like there's a handful of them that are very dangerous, but for the most part, they die the second you get out of the water.
Mm-hmm.
And they rinse off too when you take a shower.
Exactly.
Azoth, I heard you. Chris, Azoth said bless you.